Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Our webinar will begin in just a moment, but we wanted to share this video of Jenny from Colombia sharing her experience teaching Spanish immersion in the USA. So here is her story.
Colombia is a country for friendly and warm people. Bogota is the capital city in which you can join together and celebrate culture and traditions. In Colombia, we try to teach students to be really respectful with your teachers, with your parents, and everyone who help you and provide support. When I came here, I teach them how to be friendly with everyone and try to respect each other and try to help each other as well, because we are really friendly people. I think that learning another language helps them to improve their thinking skills, and they are a little bit more flexible, because we have seen here that the students who are in the program are getting better results than the ones that are in a regular classroom. I led a cultural activity for my students in which I explained the most important traditions for my culture. My parents helped me to do it. We cook empanadas. It's one of the homemade snack that you can find in Colombia everywhere. The other one is arepas. I brought the arepa that my daddy learned from the natural region, that is Boyacá. And the song that I dance, in the lyrics we said that we really love Colombia and we really love where we are from. I have a couple of students who are from Colombia, and actually one of them brought an artifact that I have there on the table. And when I start talking about my culture, they start making connections at hand. Probably, I think that they feel important, because most of the Hispanic students that I have here are from Mexico or from other countries, but they feel that they are not alone here in this city. When you learn about a different culture, just reading books, you can get some information, but when you really know a Colombian people, they get excited, they can interact, they can try tests, and at the end they really enjoy it. From my perspective, cultural exchange allows us to interact with this diverse and challenging world in which we live. I think that is the most important part, that helps us to understand that everyone is different and we need to respect that differences and try to see with empathy what the others see about the world and how they learn and how they live in their society.
Hello, and welcome to our informational webinar, Teaching in the USA with Educational Partners International. We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout the presentation. My name is Anna, and I am the Content Specialist for Educational Partners International. Before working for EPI, I was a middle and high school science teacher. Today, I will be talking about what we do and how you can apply to our program. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have about EPI, what we offer, and the application process. You can ask them in the comment box, and we will answer them throughout the presentation. For privacy, we will not be able to answer any questions about individual applications during our webinar. Please email us at team@teachwithepi.com, and our admissions team will be happy to assist you. During today's webinar, we will provide a general introduction to EPI. By the end of this presentation, our goal is to help you understand our mission and explain the benefits of our program, both while you are enrolled and after you leave the USA. The first question that most people have is, what is EPI? We are a cultural exchange program that aims to bring teachers from different countries into the United States to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We're proud to be a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers from around the globe come to the U.S. to teach. Educators in our program are currently placed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K through 12 schools. That means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more subjects. While we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in the mountains of North Carolina, which you can see in this photo. We'd love to know where you are from, so please share with us in the comments. In order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, it may be helpful to know about its history. Senator J. William Fulbright played a significant role in promoting cultural exchange as a means of strengthening international relations. You may recognize Senator Fulbright's name as he is credited with establishing the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. Following the creation of this scholarship, he introduced and passed the Fulbright-Hays Act to foster greater understanding and communication between the people of the United States and those in other nations. The Fulbright-Hays Act was signed by President John F. Kennedy in 1961 and led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the USA. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the USA. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the United States to share their culture and then return to their home country so that they can share what they have learned about the US. You will achieve this through the 2 cultural exchange projects that you complete each year you are an EPI teacher. Our program lasts for 3 years. Upon completion of the program, you will be required to return to your home country for 2 years. These 2 years are crucial as they allow you to complete your cultural exchange mission. EPI helps you share your culture here in the United States so that you can return home with new experiences to share with your country. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the heart of our program. Your ability to share your culture here and bring U.S. culture back home represents true cultural exchanges, helping to build a more connected global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the USA, fully immersed in U.S. culture while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we will highlight a few examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their U.S. communities. Liwei from China brought the Chinese Lantern Festival to our students in the United States. Together, they made paper lanterns and put on a performance that included a fashion show of traditional Chinese clothing, the dragon dance, and a play featuring animals of the Chinese zodiac. From the enchanting realms of Brazilian folklore to the captivating works of world-famous artists, EPI teacher Luis from Brazil took her students on an immersive adventure of color and delight. Students began their journey by creating art passports, while Luis encouraged her classes to embrace the wonder and curiosity while examining the artworks of famous Brazilian artists. As you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the United States, and there are many different ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are truly passionate about and share that with your students. Now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in our program. The most obvious benefit is experiencing new cultural opportunities. Living in the USA and sharing your culture with people who might not have encountered it otherwise. Your students may know very little about your home country, and you'll have the unique opportunity to educate and inspire them in ways that will leave a lasting impact. Another important benefit is the personal and professional support we offer during your time here. Teacher support is a cornerstone of what we do at EPI, and we are deeply invested in your success. We'll be here as a resource to guide you throughout the program. Let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our trained support team members will contact you to help guide you through the process of moving to the U.S. This relationship with your support team will be an ongoing resource for you throughout your time with EPI. They will be able to assist you with challenges ranging from culture shock to meeting the needs of struggling learners. At EPI, we recognize the value of international perspectives in American classrooms, and we are committed to helping educators like you achieve success. Participating in the EPI program provides benefits not only during your time here, but also after you return home. When you return to your home country, you'll bring back a new perspective that enriches both your personal and professional life. Additionally, as part of EPI's program, you will become a world educator, teaching students from a variety of backgrounds. These transformative experiences will help you reach your professional goals. Before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Wenny from the Philippines says, "The support and guidance that EPI gives all their teachers is incredible. EPI's support does not stop after the application process. It continues even after being placed. The transition has been a lot easier knowing that there are people who are willing to help anytime." Yerson from Colombia says, "I appreciate the wonderful and rewarding experience of being a teacher in the USA. It is gratifying to see how my students have not only learned to communicate in Spanish, but also have begun to feel an interest in learning about the culture of some Spanish-speaking countries. As for me, I keep acquiring new knowledge and new tools that are helping me be a better teacher every day." To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We've shared several videos of our teachers talking about their cultural exchange experiences. You can also find teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. We will now address any questions you have about our program. If you haven't submitted your questions yet, please ask them now in the comment box. Here are some of the most common questions we get at EPI. How long is the EPI program? We are a 3-year program. Is there an application fee? There is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as obtaining your diploma or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Is there an age limit? We do not have an age limit. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. When are EPI applications due? EPI accepts applications all year round. However, we encourage you to apply as soon as possible if you are interested in teaching with EPI during the upcoming school year. The earlier you turn in your application, the faster we can help you through the process. If you think EPI might be the right fit for you, here are the key qualifications for our program. To become an EPI teacher, you must currently be teaching, possess advanced English skills, be a non-US resident, hold the equivalent of a US bachelor's degree, and have at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience. If that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. Select the Apply button on the homepage and answer the eligibility question. After you click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the process, be sure to check your email regularly for updates about your application status. To close today's presentation, I would like to share a quote from President John F. Kennedy that captures the importance of cultural exchange in education. If we believe in the ability of people to make an intelligent judgment, they can't do that without the best education. And they can't get the best education without the best teachers. Knowledge is international. Peace is international, indivisible. Similar to President Kennedy's vision, we at EPI strive to build a foundation of peace and understanding through global education. That's all for today. Follow us on Facebook to learn about upcoming events and to hear more from our current teachers. If you have additional questions, email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at Educational Partners International, thank you for joining us and have a great day.